Hey everybody, Jason with Strike 3 Fishing. Thanks again for watching. Today's video is going to be a little bit different. We're going to get out on the water here at Mark Twain Lake, but we're going to side image some cubes, those fish habitat cubes, and some of them spider blocks that the Corps put out. And I'm going to show you what it looks like on side imaging, and then show you what it looks like on forward-facing sonar if you have it. So you do not have to have forward-facing sonar to fish these cubes. You can find them on your side imaging, down imaging, and mark them and just start fishing them. So we're going to get out on the water, and they put some new ones out this last weekend. We're going to go check those out and actually see if they got any fish on them and all that good stuff. So beautiful day here at Mark Twain Lake. Got the boat in the water. Let's go see what we can get done. All right, we're on the water. As everybody should know by now, the Corps of Engineers here at Mark Twain Lake has done a great job on wanting to entice the habitat here at Mark Twain Lake, and they took the initiative to put these fish habitat cubes and spider blocks out on the lake, different areas of the lake. Right now we're in Spalding. That's one of the favorite boat ramps here at Mark Twain Lake. They put them in Spalding, they put them around South Fork, they put them up in Three Fingers up by North Fork. They've also put them in there going into Big Indian there by that silo around that island. And they've also just put some over Route U boat ramp and Shell Branch area. Got my Garmin side imaging going right now. It's just the 93 SV UHD. Nothing fancy, it's just a 9-inch screen. You don't need a lot of big fancy equipment. Obviously I do have the live scope from Garmin. I love it. I'll never fish without it actually, but if you don't have it, I'm just going to show you how you can find these cubes and end up fishing these without forward-facing sonar if you do not have it. So anyway, let's go see what these cubes look like on the side imaging. Okay, we're coming up on them now. Right side of the boat, there's a cube right there, and there's a cube right there. Okay, we also have some brush sunk right there, looks like. That's what these cubes are going to look like on side imaging. You can see the, you know, they got a little square action going on. You can see everything right in there. That's what these cubes are going to look like on side imaging. I've obviously have all these marked already, but that's going to be a brush pile that's got some fish around it. So that's what they look like on side imaging. So now let's drop the forward-facing sonar, my Garmin live scope. We're going to drop it down, and I'll show you what they look like on that screen there. Here we go. We're coming up on a cube right here. Here's one of the bars going down, PVC going across. That's what it's going to look like on forward-facing sonar right there. Right there. Looks like it's got a few fish in it. Got some fish on the side, got some just bunch of fish inside it, and there's a few on the side here. So anyway, you know, if you guys do not have forward-facing sonar, the best thing to do is find it on side imaging. Get you one of them old-fashioned buoy markers, throw it out, and just start fishing. You do not need forward-facing sonar to fish these cubes. Obviously I have it and it helps, but half the time there's so many fish in them that I'm not really looking at my jig going down. I'm just throwing where the cube's at. I'm letting the jig or the minnow go down, you know, that I'm just waiting for the bump. So anyway, here's a little better look at this cube right here. Here it is right there. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to drop down on this cube and see if I can't catch a fish out of it for you. There we go. Caught one off of it. Not a very big one, but we're going to throw him back. But we're going to side image and mark the fish habitat cubes that the Corps put out on Saturday. We hauled them over here on Friday. I actually couldn't help put them in on Saturday, but did come out and mark some locations with a couple other guys so they knew where to drop them on Saturday. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to side image these. I'm going to get the marks on them, and then we're going to drop down on them and see if we can catch some fish. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. This is the 4th day, so we're going to see if they're holding fish and if they're holding fish this quick. So stay with us. Let's go side image some fish habitat cubes, and we'll try to find some of those spider blocks as well. Looks like here they are right there. So we're going to mark these with a new waypoint. My symbol, I like to use this block here because they're blocks. Okay, well, there's 1, 2, 3. So now let's turn around, drop the live scope, and see if there's anything on them. Let's get it on. Okay, it looks like we got a couple of them cubes right there that they put out on Saturday. Catch a fish off one here. Let's get a little closer. I like to fish at about 30. We'll get a little closer look at them. Well, I fished these cubes, but nothing bit. I'm going to come up here and show you what a spider block looks like on side imaging. There's one right out here. Should come up right here. Okay. This looks like a spider block right there. You got your cubes right here and you got a spider block right there. So let's stop that. There's what your little spider block's going to look like, and your cubes are right here. So, well, I hope everybody enjoyed this video on how to find these fish habitat cubes and the spider blocks on side imaging. You know, it's fairly easy to find on side imaging or down imaging if you know where to look. The maps should be out on the Corps of Engineers website here shortly. I know there's maps of the other cubes around the lake, so utilize your side imaging. If you do not have forward facing sonar, no big deal. Side image them, throw an old marker buoy out there and start fishing them. But if you do have forward facing sonar, side image them, drop a waypoint, drop your forward facing sonar, and see what's in there, start fishing, catch a few fish. So anyway, I hope everybody enjoyed this video. I'm going to go out and try to catch some crappie to make another video. So my next video will be hopefully some crappie catches. So thanks again for watching Strike 3 Fishing. We'll see everybody on the next one.